Red Sea, the combat conditions of Neo-Zeon and the Earth Federation forces, and the Gamilons who've been thrown here. Still, we've got no choice but to keep moving forward. Alright, we are live. Hello. Last time we ended up in a new universe and facing off against the Gamilons and the Gamilons of the Jupiter Empire again. Now we have a decision to make coming up, but first, before that, we have 2 DLC missions that we have unlocked. However, while we're here, let's level up some lower level characters. And, having done a little bit of research, I know that for a future mission that is coming up, there are a couple characters that we're going to want to get some additional kills. So you need to get some more kills for Sosuke, Kurtz, Mao, Tessa. I can't sortie, but she's a cap ship, and she's actually got a fair number of kills recently, so it's fine. As far as this is not sorting alphabetically. And the other person who I need to get more kills from is not available on the list, so the rest of them... Let's get some lower level pilots. The extra kills on their record. And otherwise... these can be pretty much anybody. Oh, actually, I could do R1 and trigger. That's good to know. All right. Hard to stack points. Hold up more kills. And they'll level up. And a bunch of extra cash. Which is good because we need to do some customization, but first let's get the factory intermission done first. What's the matter, Bernadette? Nothing, Nine. I'm just fine. Even without using all my sensors, I can tell something's different about you. I'm scared. Scared? The Jupiter Empire has joined forces with Gamilus. Giving up one's identity as an Earthling I can understand, but giving up one's very heart, that I just can't bring myself to believe. It's alright. How? I'm sure that Tobia and Kincaid will do something about this. Something? I don't exactly know either, but that's just the feeling I get. Even if an AI thinks so, like me thinks so, I bet you think so even more strongly, don't you? I suppose. Tobia has managed to help us somehow, every time and against every foe. When the two of them were fighting those black Gundams today, it looked like they were stronger than ever. Looked to me like they were stronger than ever. And by analyzing that data, my tactical processing capability was able to acquire the equivalent of 100 TAC points. Don't let yourself be defeated, Tobia. You've got to stop them, no matter what. The idea of a human being would become one of the aggressors as a means of getting outside the solar system is something that I just can't forgive. Sis, yes, Nine, what can I do for you? The way you stopped the fighting, you really looked fantastic. 9. I looked fantastic, did I? Well, now I guess I can say at least one good thing happened to me while I was on this planet. Another 100 points. Oh, am I almost at... Yes, I am. I'm at there. Okay. So, buff all allied pilots. More SP to start. More extra count when sortied to start. Or 10 focus when attacking. This is absolutely the right one to get because this one means we can use our more powerful attacks sooner. Yes. Yep, and that's it. That is all of the grade level points here. Alright. Which means now I can spend points and stuff here with impunity because I don't need to save up for anything. At least not of the other stuff. So, for upgrades. Now we got Sniper Kit. Ups crit range, so I can afford right now. Actually might be worth considering. Let's do cash upgrades first. So we're gonna need to up our kill count for the guys. Let's up the mobility of the Arbalest. Most of their stuff is ammunition based. So upping their energy wouldn't do as much. They get some power based stuff once we have the when the Lambda driver's active. But let's up the armor just to make Sasuke a little less skishy. Alright. And before I continue with the actual game, with the DLC, let's quickly save my game. And now, the DLC missions. Lord of the Hathaway and its Quiet Clash. Okay, ooh, this could be tricky. More interesting. Learning of the Hathaway. And a couple do powers, we'll do items, and budget cash and attack points. Record number 05559. Loading data. The following data is from before Hathaway's transfers, when he and the Z Gundam had been sent to the Tuatha De Dannan. Hathaway, the test pilot for the cutting-edge Z Gundam, is pressed into service aboard the Tuatha De Dannan in order to collect operation data from the Minovsky craft. The longer the submarine voyage continues, the more his frustrations bubble up to the surface. We still can't test the Z Gundam? Test it here in Zeon territory? We're here to get a read on what Neo Zeon is up to. Think about it, we surface and your Gundam comes flying out, the whole mission would be a bust. But we're supposed to be out here gathering operational data, but here it is, stuck in the ocean. And even if we did surface, you wouldn't be the test pilot. Why is that? We had Al and Chidori go through your battle data from the simulator. That's way too much of a machine for someone at your level. Sasuke, you may know a lot about piloting strat robots, but you know nothing about Gundams. I believe you'll find the best Gundam pilots are people who have had no flight experience whatsoever, no hands-on time with a mobile suit, and who are tossed into the cockpit in a dangerous and difficult combat situation completely out of the blue. They end up being the best mobile suit pilot, the best Gundam pilots, hands down. There is a historical precedent about this. If you don't believe me, just talk to Hathaway's dad. That can't be. Then why would Chan give it to me? Connection, maybe? His dad's the commander of Londo Bell, after all. I'm be surprised that's the case. Being a test pilot is a great excuse to get someone off the front lines. And Z on the offense, too. Trying to save your kid's life with a high-tech Gundam? That goes way beyond doting. Or he knows his son's a new type, and he knows and he's has experience with Gundam, with what makes for a good Gundam pilot. Whatever way you take it, Hathaway is not exactly the soldier type. Neither was Amuro, neither was Judo, neither was Camille, neither was the protagonist, neither was Banneker Lynx. So what do I... You sure you want to fight? I do. I really do. I can't hear you! I want to fight! Show me your war face! That's the spirit. Then I'm going to whip you into a full-fledged soldier right here on the submarine. Oh god, Sasuke's in drill sergeant mode. Sasuke in drill sergeant mode is the kind of thing that intimidates hardened Yakuza. Please and thank you. What I mean to say is that choosing a style of control means telling the world something about who you are. Control, that's just another skill, but there's something beyond it. Beyond that, the art of it. You reach that point, it means you and your machine are one. A man-machine meld, if you will. It becomes an extension of you. It becomes everything about you, in other words. And then you're something beyond human. Well, he's a new type, so he's already something beyond human, but anyway. So this concept applied to an AS for the master slaves, for a semi-master slave system, could be applied to with a mobile suit as well. That's I know. I know what you're saying. It's like the Psycho frame. Well then, it seems I don't quite have the words to explain it to you. So be it. I'll have to beat the method into you. Wait, what? Hold up. Hathaway's not a martial artist. Honestly, though, I think better to, beat him into shape mentally before getting to the practical stuff. Before you metaphorically beat him into shape, not literally beat him into shape. What's that supposed to mean? Quit flapping your gums. The only time a recruit opens their mouth is when they're allowed to. Mao, I think Hathaway's dad has learned through 3 to 4 waves, depending on how you count it, of very young Gundam, former civilian Gundam pilots, that this way doesn't work. Disobey? They'll start to look like a garbage chute. What? Guess Fresh Boy here is having an auditory malfunction. How about I strap tons to you and make you into a torpedo? Or you should pucker up because your lips are about to take a one-way... What? Okay. Mao's trying to do the drill sergeant thing. But, honestly, from about... this kind of... Bright tried this on Amuro. Didn't really work. He tried this on Camille. Didn't really work. Got to Judo, realized it didn't work the last 2 times, and tried more a soft touch, and that worked. Win against the enemy. Get your where was I on this? Go. Be born again. You're gonna go from a know-nothing boy to a fit and fighting man among men, and then you'll win against the enemy, against yourself. That's what it means to be a soldier. Yeah, you're... work. Mao, what you just said, I don't think it was very ladylike. Oh, well, time to take out, sister. Look at him now. You're scared stupid. There's no way you're fighting that. No way you're lighting on fire now. You look like you just got touched by a live wire. Ah. Still got some ideas about women at your age, don't you? I'm gonna learn you a little about sweet talking them. Uh-huh, Kurtz. Yeah. This is supposed to be training. Opening the heart of a woman opens up a whole new frontier. It's what separates the boys from the men. Kurtz, you have failed utterly and entirely at training Sasuke to sweet talk Kaname. I'm interested to see what you do here. The heart of a woman. Please and thank you, Kurtz. I want to be a man. That's the spirit. Consider me your coach. Is this what we're doing now? Hathaway lost someone dear to him in the fighting. It was like a dagger in his heart even now, tormenting him. Oh. That's what we heard when we took him in. Actually, he's Russian. I should try to do something semi-Russian. Like Sean Connery in Hunt for October Russian. By which I mean Scottish. Whatever trauma he got on the battlefield is probably a part of why he's getting a temporary stay from the front lines. I had no idea. But he might not actually be the type to be fighting in the first place. I've thought the same thing at times. Think of what he'd be if the violence had never touched his world. That'll be enough, Kurtz. But out, Sasuke. Hathaway here has finally got his sea legs. He can study your techniques all he wants. It won't work. Not for him. He's done enough training for me to see that. He's missing something. Missing? What am I missing? The will to live. I guess you could call it tenacity. But too bad. It can't be taught in this environment. So, but, zooming around schedule, we should be getting out of Neo-Zeon territory. Then what should You get in the Gundam. You're getting your wish. Time to collect that data. You'll be trained in that.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. And also consider backing my Patreon. Patreon backers get episodes up to 1 week early of this show and any future Let's Plays. Also, please consider backing my Ko-fi. Toss me a few bucks, also helps support the show, and it's not a monthly obligation or anything like that.